Hello and welcome back to more Baldur's Gate 3. I'm still Django and we're still cracking on with this. But I think it's time we took a well-earned long rest. That little escapade below the well didn't exactly go well. So yeah, we are pretty low on health. Everyone's out of spells. We can't keep pushing on with the cantrips and meat alone sustaining us. So let's do this. Let's head to camp, end the day and take a long rest. Ooh, camp cutscene. Hello. Who the bloody fuck are you and where the bloody fuck did you come from?
My, what manner of place is this? A patch of ground to call home. Some rest for the wicked, after all.
What's your point?
What would suit the occasion?
What is wrong with your eyes?
To a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Is that so? Sounds to me like that was a bit of a veiled threat. If you want to threaten me, be blunt about it.
Why, I never. You're paranoid, aren't you?
Yes, very.
Must be the surroundings. Rather bleak and lonesome. One feels so exposed.
Also, things trying to kill us at every turn.
Yes, this encampment is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes.
Oh, I'm sorry, it doesn't meet your standards. What the... Okay. That was a thing.
There, middle of somewhere.
You are not normal. Can you be a bit more specific? Where is here?
The House of Hope, where the
Really?
tired come to rest and the famished come to feed.
And a portrait of Asmodeus on the wall.
Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Now that is definitely a threat. Are these theatrics going somewhere? What is the point of all this?
Are you not entertained?
No.
Far be it from me.
I'm
to
very paranoid now.
disappoint.
Alright, here we go. Okay. This is new. Not all that surprising.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do.
Do I know you?
Holy in hells. You're a Cambion.
Do you know him, Will? A friend of yours?
And so much more.
Do you even know how to clap?
Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a
What is wrong with your hand?
That's for certain.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he obviously knows quite a bit about us. I think we know enough about devils and how they work to know why they'd want to help us. I want to know what he wants from us.
Oh, a mere trifle. How dear is one's soul, really?
Pretty fucking dear,
A
actually.
rhetorical question, of course, but let me venture an answer. It's worth very little with a tadpole in your head. One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
Yeah, nice trick. I think we've got a few solutions in sight, actually. We're pursuing a couple right now. And... yeah, I think... I don't think I'll be making a deal with the devil anytime soon. You're mad to think
What
otherwise.
is madness, but a denial of reality. Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when Hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair. That's when you'll come knocking on my door.
Mm-hmm.
Hope. Such a tease.
Well, I think you're denying the reality that we do have options that don't involve you. So, yeah, just... Why don't you take us back to the camp, and then off you fuck, and don't bother coming around sniffing again. How's that?
By all means, bite the hand that feeds you, while you still have teeth.
You haven't fed me a damn thing,
All
mate.
those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck.
And you might like to say that
I'll be there
you've got a hand in that,
when it
would
runs
you?
out.
Well, he was a prick. Great. So now we've got bloody fiends snooping over us, along with everything else. Okay. Well, hopefully he can be happily ignored. I will say he's got me a little bit worried about how none of our other solutions are going to work and we're going to have to go crawling back to him. But then again, that might just be what he wants us to think. Shadowheart seems to have something to say. Let's go talk to her.
Bloody hells. Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
Well, I think he's a dick waffle. Yeah, I wouldn't trust him. That's all.
No doubts at all. He seemed powerful and very knowledgeable about our problem.
So?
The worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is.
Do you not value your soul very much, Shadowheart? Aren't you a cleric? Aren't you pledged to some deity? Yeah, don't know how you'd actually find that one. I love this option. Oh no, I've just completely changed my mind based on what you said. No. No, we can't trust him. But I've already told her that. So tell me, Shadowheart, what do you think?
I'll tell you in due course. I just wanted to see how close we are in thinking, first of all.
It's not really a particularly endearing habit of yours, Shadowheart, is you've got lots of questions, but you're not willing to give any answers yourself. Well, I'm not changing my mind. That guy is not trustworthy.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does.
Do tell.
You don't need
Oh
a
wait,
scourge
you
or
won't.
a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient.
Mhm.
When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us.
Who the hell do you know?
Cunning people. Private. And very dangerous at times. Perhaps you'll meet them one day.
I should be so lucky.
See? Sowing doubt is an old trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
Yeah, sure. Gaia, what are your thoughts?
Do you feel as flattered as I do?
No.
A Cambion came courting us.
It's a strange definition of courtship there, Gale. But if he's Cambion, that's a good point. That would make him half human. Half mortal.
Quite right. Either Daddy had a tryst with a succubus or Mummy with an incubus.
We could
What they
use
lack
that.
in kind-heartedness, they make up for with horns and tails.
And wings.
Still,
Don't forget the
don't
wings.
let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation, it merely illustrates his own. I think he
Interesting.
wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
I mean, I think he just wants our souls, but you make a good point. He's pretty keen to convince us. Maybe he's just got a quota to fill. Maybe there's more to it. I mean, I will point out, there are only short straws in deals with the devil.
There's no such thing as an absolute certainty. Let me play the devil
That
deals
is in
advocate.
itself an
The
absolute...
man is too eager.
whatever.
Do not dismiss his offer out of hand.
I hear what you're saying, Gale, and there is wisdom to it. Still don't trust the fucker. What do you think, Starion?
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us.
I'm going to assume that
This gets better and better.
Starion and Lizelle kind of were there.
He seems
Sort
sure
of.
we'll find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far.
We still have options.
Maybe. But all that take your time, I'll wait nonsense.
That's a good impression.
He's playing with us. Reminds me of Khazad-dûr. Taunting his
Who is?
slaves with hope when he knew the game was rigged. You're a warlock. You understand how dangerous the wrong deal can be.
It's an indelicate way of putting it. Yeah, he's only a Cambion. I feel like we can handle him.
Oh, can we? Because you've got it all figured out, I'm sure.
Didn't say that.
You know who tampered with the parasite and why.
How's that
and what
relevant?
they have planned for us. And of course, you know why we're interesting enough that a devil, pardon, a Cambion, would proposition us. Because if you don't know that, you may as well sign over your soul now. We may escape whatever web we're trapped in, but until we know what's going on, this Raphael has us exactly where he wants us.
You done? I think you should have a chat with Gale. Might be able to put your mind at ease a little bit. He's definitely got you panicking. Right, Will, what do you think?
The devil with the silver tongue.
I know, right?
An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless
Let me guess, the
purse.
fruit wasn't apples.
The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach. But his beloved daughter.
Shock
We
horror.
can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think?
Yeah, I don't need no fairy tales to know I don't trust with the bugger at all.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you what you're least ready to part with.
Dude, I know.
And then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure.
No, I don't.
The
I just...
devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Dude, I'm hearing you. I'm on your side with this. We both know how it is. Okay. Well, this is going to be the most scintillating of all, I'm sure. Let's see what Grumpy McGrumpster has to say about this.
This devil Raphael flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not?
Yeah.
Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
What a surprise. Arrogance coming from you. Who could have guessed that? I mean, I don't see no dragons around, but... yeah, there's no point arguing whether she just gets angrier. What is Kithrak? What does that mean?
Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak's silver sword is my destiny.
Is that
I will
so?
earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
A little bit bold. Why were the knights chasing the mind
The
flayers?
Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase. To penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
I don't even think you can see to the horizon, Lizelle, with your nose tilted so firmly upwards, but whatever. Right. Well, I think we're in general consensus. Don't trust the Cambion. Anyway, let's get some kip, let's get some rest.
You don't don't sleep well.
No shit.
Flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
God, what now? Oh, you cheeky little...
Shit.
Yeah. Elbow you in the face, you bastard. Me? You? What were you doing?
I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire.
I mean, we figured that out basically when we met him, but okay. So how long have you gone without blood then?
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Bulls. Deer. Kobolds.
Hey, kobolds are
What if I
friends, not food.
It's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so... weak.
Mm-hmm.
If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
You don't fight anyway, you stay here at the camp. Why didn't you say something? We could have worked out a system.
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
Can I? You just tried to drink my blood in my sleep.
Because we don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong.
Do I?
Please. Only be a taste, I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine. And everything can go back to normal.
I mean, you do know that you don't have to lose much blood before you start getting all woozy. Fine, a little bit. Can we set something up with like bottles maybe? I can bleed out a finger and you can drink that.
Really? Of course. Not one drop more.
When... Oh, you're going to make
He
it
holds you
weird.
carefully, delicately, until he strikes.
Ugh,
It's like a
I
shard
feel
of
dirty.
ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches. Your pulse quickens.
Now the narrator's making it weird. It's enough. Wow, can't fail this one, it would seem. Don't get too into this.
Oh, of course. That was amazing.
That was creepy.
My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel...
Pretty, oh so pretty and... Sorry. Yeah, that felt wrong.
Don't be so dramatic. This is just a little...
You drank my
transaction
blood.
between friends.
You mean don't be
And look what
dramatic?
we've gained. Together, we can take on the world.
Mm-hmm. Well, look forward to seeing you fight then.
Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling.
Is that so?
You watch as he stalks towards the forest. Stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
Sure. Oh, I don't half pick 'em. There is a part of me tempted to bring Asterion back into the fold. Probably just to see if it does make a difference, but I feel like I need those other three more. You know, Will's pretty good, but he's with us more for story reasons than anything right now. This is his quest, this whole going and taking care of the goblins. Gale is pretty invaluable. And as is Shadow, you know, they're magic, so they can do things that no one else can do. Still, let's see what he's got to say for himself now. Oh, apparently.
What do you need now?
So yeah, let's talk about this.
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
Don't flatter yourself. I just want to know how we're going to arrange this in future.
No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway. After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons. Teeth included.
Great.
And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead.
Fine, but I'm going to keep an eye on you.
Excellent. Now, shall we go? I'm already feeling a little peckish.
No, you're staying here. Right. Well, I believe we're done here. Yeah? So let's... How do I get... Aha! Back to the village. And then onwards. Out to wherever we're headed now. I believe this way. Looks like the goblin camp down over there. Now ideally, we want to try and find a sneakier way in. If we can avoid going just straight across the main bridge through the...
What did you mean before, Gale? A woman with
I'm coming
shadows
as
for
fast as I-
eyes, you said?
Drow? What do they...
Merely
Hello?
that if the eyes
What's
are
it?
the mirror to the soul, yours have dark curtains across the mirror. No offense taken, I hope.
You hop.
Not necessarily. I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
Are you guys quite finished? Will, what was that all about?
Hello? Hello?
You were talking to someone just now.
This again. No, just preparing my war cry. I'm coming as fast as I can. Needs a bit of work, I reckon. Look, come on. It's time we paid
I
Spike.
feel like it just skipped a bit of dialogue there. Listen, Will, you're a good bloke, but you're a terrible liar. Something's going on here. So, okay, there's a breach in the wall down here. Ladders to get up. Some kind of stone bridge over there, but I don't think we can get to that one, so we can forget that. They do have a sentry down there. They've got a couple. And that ladder goes to... So we need to get down there underneath that bridge, and I don't see how we're going to get there. That's a pain in the ass. Looks like that is our only option. However, across the bridge, we could go down there. That potentially skips whatever we've got waiting for us over there. Of course, then we are setting ourselves up for a bit of a Colville screw, potentially. You know, you sneak your way past all of the perimeter guards and everything. Get yourselves into the belly of the beast, as it were. And then you've got to fight not only what's in the camp, but everything you left behind you on the way in. That doesn't seem to lead anywhere. So come on, what have we got waiting for us across this bridge? Go gently now, peeps. Oh. Yeah, can you get this out of the way so I can... Sure, defeat the goblins. We've got to find their 3 leaders. So yeah, we've got a little checkpoint here.
What are they doing over there? Chasing birds?
Here's the thing, 2 wargs, at least 3 goblins that I can see. There could be another one lurking around. A war drum, that's probably some kind of alarm that they're going to sound if I try and fight them. And then yeah, we're going to be spending precious resources fighting them. What's over here? Possibly another way around them, but I think we should take advantage. I mean, they should have seen us already, really, let's be honest. Auto save.
Oi! Thicko!
What's...
is off limits. Get to the main gate, or I'll plug you full of arrows.
Seems like they've already spotted us. Helpful. Was that guy over here? Where was that guy? Who just... Oh, wait, hang on. Didn't see that prick up there. Alright. So there's no sneaking around then. My tail just went mental.
A war drum. One of those can summon fighters far and wide.
Yeah. We need to take care of that. It is destroyable, it would seem. So if we do have to fight him, that's probably the way to go. But we are rapidly approaching... Shut up! We are rapidly approaching half an hour. And we might be about to get ourselves into a fight. So I think this is a good place to wrap up this part. A little bit shorter than some of them, but probably I think it makes sense to wrap up here. So, catch us next time as we begin our venture into the camp proper. Who knows if we're going to have to fight our way through all of them, or whether we're going to be able to blag it somewhat. So yeah, like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Stay notified of any further uploads as we continue this playthrough. Go and check out the Burning Blaze playlist. It's a Roll20 campaign, playing through Tinia Dragons that I'm DMing. It's really good. Well, my players are really good. I'm so-so. Go and check that out. Other than that, hope you have a good yeah. I can't do sign-offs. You've probably learnt this by now. Have a good one. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.